Hello, everybody, and welcome to Nick and Sergio's Fun Watch List. We are here to recap the finale of Solo Las Más. And just like Solo Las Más, this episode has a shocking finale that you won't see coming.
Ooh.
What's it gonna be? I don't know. We'll figure it out by the end.
What an incredible season this has been. This is one of the best.
One of the best seasons ever, easily.
Of La Más Draga.
And I would say maybe the best finale ever.
It is the most shocking and the most maybe unpredictable.
I would agree.
Because I feel like going into the finale, it seemed pretty level-headed. Like we had a favorite, we kind of like...
We had a favorite and we had a dark horse.
Yeah.
There was a couple people who could have won and then a very different person won, which...
And I feel like that's what
you
want in a finale. So it wasn't like we already know who's going to win and they win.
What's really fascinating to me...
I was going to say Fiesta.
What's really fascinating to me, spoiler for this season, La Kylie's is the winner. What a cool surprise. Congrats, La Kylie's.
This is the judge from Drag Race Mexico. Woo! That's the intro right there.
Yes, there we go. It is just like a fun surprise because she's very much like the personality girl.
She's the very much girl that nobody was expecting to sort of commit to the finale, I would say.
She came in prepared.
Well prepared. She came in strong and she came in to say, get away. I'm going to win this. That was incredible.
And I will just say this. Look, my girl did not win last night. That's hard for me. But I'm not going to be a hater online. I'm not going to take it away from La Kylie's that my girl Juana Guadalupe did not win. I wish she would have won. But
well, I feel like nobody's saying that.
Nobody's saying that, by the way. I'm the only one. Juana is just me. I'm the one rooting for you.
I think going in... And
a lot of people thought it would be hidden.
This is also something more that we've even talked about this. I thought Lupita was the one to beat.
I thought Lupita was the last minute everyone was putting their energy behind her because she was had the best story.
She was the dark horse in the main competition.
Very
the one
much.
that was always steady and always there and ended up incredibly strong. So I think going in, she was the one to beat. And I feel like, she delivered such an incredible performance. But those small little mistakes do matter in a finale. So I think that deservingly, like Kylie's was, to me, just incredible.
Yeah. And even though I think even the night of, I was like, oh, I feel a little weird about this. Watching it again, pulling clips for this, I was like, she was just really consistent. Every category.
I think it's just
every runway, she looked great tonight.
What hindered a lot of them was they all sort of had the same idea.
That was a bit of a problem.
And I wonder if that was an AI thing. Did they ask AI for
We will talk about the AI of it all. Yeah.
It was very upsetting
Let's get the AI out of the way because we just want to talk about the drag. But what's hard for me is...
some of the drag has AI prints on them.
That's really hard too. I think what's hard for me is, look, the graphics behind are
so distracting.
Very distracting. And it's a key part of the show. When the graphics behind the drag queens and the dancers are really good, it elevates the show.
Yes.
What doesn't elevate the show is a horrid monstrosity cartoon bunny, moving its dead eyes back and forth. What does that have to do with the number we're watching? And it's even the aliens that they did, I think actually the worst ones were the weird coal miner cowboys they had for Juana Guadalupe. That was so horrible. Crazy.
Also, her prints were all AI.
That was sad for me.
It's a little bit, is that thing of sameness.
Yeah.
And I think AI has a very specific look. Sometimes that to me takes me out because I don't find that to, you don't see the hand of a human. You can clearly see that the visuals are not realistic in terms of vision and idea of a person. So, taking that aside, I feel like, that's my first...
Yeah, and by the way...
That's the thing I'm against.
Let me say one thing that I think is echoing Sergio's sentiment. We always come on this show and maybe a drag queen will go on and they'll do a number that maybe isn't our favorite. Maybe that's not our style. Maybe that's not our type of drag. I think we're always really positive about it because it's a person creating a thing from their mind. And even if it's not perfect, I'm just glad that they created it and they put it out there. If you are one of these people who call themselves artists doing AI backgrounds, you're not an artist, and your output tonight was objectively bad. So that's all I have to say about it. Let's move on.
Damn, it's gonna be a long video.
It's gonna be a long video. Let's go in at the beginning. We have Lola Cortez do a number, and the girl who is talking about a spectacular all season. Do you think she delivered?
Okay, this is the thing. Okay, when somebody like her gives a critique, is more on the extension of her career, not necessarily in like the type of, it's like people that complain about RuPaul performing now. It's like, obviously she's like old.
Yes.
Like, what, you're expecting her to like flip around?
Lolita
and, like,
was a step above RuPaul
I
tonight.
will say at least she did. She got flipped around. She got flipped around and do that. But you know where it's like, yeah, she's an older woman now. Like you can't place them at the peak of their time in which, you know, whereas like she maybe was amazing earlier in her career.
This is so shady.
Wait, yeah,
this is really shady. I'm keeping it in.
Like, but you know, like maybe her skills, you know, it's like as age has come into play, have like changed and her body's changed. So like,
sure.
I like don't really like.
She's still an icon.
She's an icon, and I'm not like being like, oh, like you're saying all that, but you're not delivering that. Like that's not, I think, what is the point. The point is just a judge.
I also think for both of us the whole time when she was dangling from that disco ball.
Oh, I was just gonna fall.
We couldn't have fun. Yeah. I was like, she's really gonna hurt herself, and it's.
This is the thing about live finales, where I'm like, if they're gonna do something like that, don't do it.
Don't do it live, because the whole time I'm like, if this person dies on screen, we're just gonna watch it happen.
Like do it like a week before, and then you like
edit it out if the person dies.
Yeah, exactly. Like I don't want to see it.
I need to see that.
That's all I'll say. But overall, she performed.
And then Vanessa Claudio comes out next, and I fucking love this outfit. I love her as a host.
Were you expecting her to be there?
I guess the bit is that she is the host of season 2, so she's hosting the finale of Solo Las Más too. Is that the idea?
Maybe.
Okay, are you not gonna tell me?
Well, it's not like I know.
I know, but it feels like you're keeping it a mystery on purpose.
She was cute. I didn't expect her to perform, I guess.
Good dancing, yeah.
Yeah, it was like
good job.
It seemed like this is the thing about Lolita as well, where you can tell that they didn't really have a lot of time to rehearse.
I think some of the
like knowing the song and knowing the choreography, because it wasn't just them. It crosses over to some of the
non-finalists did not. I think they didn't have as much time to rehearse.
Yeah, so I think it's like more of a holistic thing of like they did not have time to rehearse and really like put something
maybe
together.
It's a question
Even though they've been sitting on this for a year.
Right. Maybe it's a question of like, does every girl need to have a number that has 15 backup dancers? Like maybe some of these numbers could be scaled down. Some of them could have 2 or 3 backup dancers that are just doing something really specific. Maybe that's the key.
Well, I think they added them so that you wouldn't see them
not being very good dancers. Look, these girls would be amazing if they had the time, so credit to them.
I will say Lolita had a better song in Solo Las Más 1, I think.
Yeah.
I think it's because it was more unexpected.
We're not going to go through every single number, but what we can do is let's go through every opening runway, because all 10 of the girls come out and they all look fabulous, so we should talk about it. Yes. 9 girls? All 9 of the girls.
That's what you said.
I said 10.
Oh. Well, Rebel Mark is part of it. But
yeah, Rebel Mark was there too. That's 10. So Regina Bronx comes out first.
Incredible.
Really amazing.
This is amazing.
Look.
The makeup, the wig, the shape, the proportion.
How simple to use the sombreros as like a cuff.
Yes.
And to like extend the outfit that way.
The
it
only
works
thing
really
that's
well
like
with the
too
silhouette.
much is the bow, because it's like not structured. It's just like a bib.
Yeah, a structured bow
like
would have been nice.
Like, you know, it's like a little...
An Art Simone bow would have been nice.
But just like a little more structured.
Yeah.
Like it's just sitting there. But besides that, this look is incredible.
Gorgeous. What an amazing queen, and like what an amazing season for her. Because I've never finished her season, so this was like most of my time spent with her. I really enjoyed my time. Juana Guadalupe comes out next, and when I say this is my girl, it's because of stuff like this. Like, this is an incredible look. It's very nice and conceptual. I haven't seen a half cocoon butterfly before.
I know, it's like she's half coming out.
Yeah, and she's got a little wing. It's like not all the way developed.
That's very inventive. Is she green though?
What do you mean, is she green?
Like she's supposed to be.
She's supposed to be the green in the red, green,
Yeah,
white
this is
situation.
orange. And
That's
black.
why she didn't win.
That's why she didn't win.
She didn't fit the Mexican flag. Okay.
She like only had 40% green.
Look, the cocoon's pretty big. I think standing amongst the other green girls, this red is green, but I see your point.
Yeah.
This is a really great
No,
look,
but
though.
this is, I mean, this is an incredible look.
Braga Diamante comes out next, and this is a pretty simple look, but she looks great. Like, the wig's amazing. She's selling it with her movements. She was very much acting on the runway.
Braga's not really like the fashion girl. So I think to me this is like a really well executed look for her. I think that where she kills is in the performance. So I feel like overall to me this is a great capsule of like ending the season and looking this good. So.
Yeah. Everyone just really stepped up their looks for
Everybody
this episode.
definitely stepped up and showed up to the occasion.
Yeah. Oof. Oh, speaking of people with an amazing... She still has the best runway package of the season, right?
She
Deseo's fab.
does have one of the best runways next to Juana. They're the two, I think, that we had mentioned. House of Love, anybody?
House of Love cocktails.
Yes.
Yeah.
RuPaul. She's the next
She's
girl
the
to
can.
be on Drag Race Mexico.
Oh, yeah.
She could be the face of the can.
She's planning ahead. Did we already tell the story of the time we drank those House of Love cocktails at
That were
DragCon?
expired.
I think, okay, so this is a Willem theory, so I feel really iffy spreading this information because it's probably a lie. But people say that those House of Love cocktails were expired, and we did drink them,
But they
and
were
we did
brand
get
new.
fucked up.
Like they had just released the company.
No,
as
because
a
I feel like they were
cocktail.
made them during COVID, and they couldn't sell them.
They sat on them.
Yeah, so they just had them in a warehouse for a
Okay.
couple years.
I believe that then because I got so fucked up.
Yeah,
on
it was
House of
crazy. It
Cocktails.
was like drinking like moonshine.
Yeah, it was insane. Anyway,
Deseos looks good though.
she looks incredible, representing her little hearts. Does she have any bows?
Any bows? I guess not. Yeah, no bows.
Wow, get her out.
There's no bows. A lot of hearts. A lot of tulle.
hearts. Cute.
No,
I
yeah,
mean,
no
the
bows.
shape of it is incredible.
Lupita Kush comes out next, and okay, so like a lot of people were like, she's gonna win. She's gonna win. Is this the beginning of her not winning? Because this is just kind of a understated silhouette, and I like the heart reveal because she like pulls out her heart halfway through, but. I think the bones in the front are a little awkward for me. Other than that, I love it. The styling is great.
I think that it's a thing of in La Más Draga you expect more.
Yeah.
And I think that this did not come across. I think the issue, to me, is more that it's darker color tones with the stage. That's already dark.
It's kind of getting swallowed up.
So it's getting swallowed up, especially because it's red. She could have been a vibrant red.
Yeah.
Like, so I think that's more the issue. I do love her makeup and her wig, so I do like the presentation of it. I think, to me, it's still strong.
It's still really good, yeah.
It's just not like over huge butterfly wing coming out and like a huge.
Why is it
cocoon
bad
that
to
you're
have a
carrying.
huge butterfly
I'm
wing?
just
It's a good thing to
comparing
have
the
a
two. I'm
It's
comparing
a
the
good
two.
thing to have a huge butterfly wing, in my opinion.
I know, but
That's all.
sometimes there's like a simplicity in like an outfit where she can move.
There's
comfortably.
a boldness to coming out without a big.
Like I prefer if they
piece,
come in
sure.
an outfit like this and they can walk properly, as opposed to coming in a big thing and like barely.
We
walk.
can talk about the people who could not walk properly tonight. There was quite a few.
It includes the winner.
It does, doesn't it? She also couldn't move when she got crowned, which
But
was
that's
pretty
the one
funny.
of-
Mista Boo comes out, and I was so proud of her. Look at this look. This is so cool and inventive. I love the skulls.
Yes, this is a really incredible take, and especially the color white sometimes is a little hard
Yeah, it can be
for
boring.
it to read, and seeing the transparencies
It has some
of
texture,
the
yeah.
fabric and like the layering of it, and like I think that's also included in the ghost face in her hair. Like there is that.
Yeah,
like,
because you don't see it at
play.
first.
Yeah.
It just looks like a weirdly shaped wig, which is cool in and of itself. But
Yeah.
then you see the skulls in there.
the only thing is like the thing around here reads more yellow,
I like the yellow accent.
but like I don't know what is like the thing that is it's so much emphasis that I'm like, what is it?
For me, having a little like pale yellow in there makes it feel okay that not every part of the white is the same. It's like we're doing a gradient.
But every
from
white is
to...
the same except for that.
I like the yellow Mista Boo, and I'm very sorry that my husband doesn't.
It's an incredible look. I love
She looks
this.
great. And the
Oh,
volume.
there's some yellow under.
There's a little yellow
okay.
here, yeah,
I think
the
they were
tulle.
maybe just trying to do like a more vintage, like you know when you treat the fabric so that it feels like a little bit more like old, like you know,
Yeah.
aged. Incredible look, I will say. She was amazing.
Great, yeah. She was really funny on the red carpet too. We watched one of her interviews and she was having fun.
She looked amazing in the red carpet. That was a better look than this, I will say.
Well, you know, she had to pull like 3 or 4
But
looks
actually,
tonight,
I take
right?
it back. This, like, on stage, you have to look at it from far away, and she's definitely, like, making a form that you can, like, see her face. So, really good.
Next up, we have Peque Balderas, and this is a really strong look, except for the bottom is like, more is more is more. That's like great with drag, but the bottom was like poofy in a way I didn't love.
I think
Top up is good, like waist up, great.
this is, like, it's not the more is more, because I think that's sometimes an incredible, I mean, that's what Juana did, and that's an incredible...
Yeah.
I think what it is the textures are not playing well together. Like, it's the pink with the white is so contrasting, but then it's gray in the, like, body.
Oh yeah, the body could be a little more
So it's
vibrant
like,
and white.
No, it's just like there's no cohesion.
I
One
think
is like candy pop, the other one is like showgirl, the other one is like
Yeah.
burlesque, but like showgirl. Like, and then like the way the feathers are reading are so shiny compared to the tulle in the bottom. I don't know. I think
could see
I
that.
feel like there's like
For me, the
things
tulle
that
is the
are-
issue. If we went from the tulle up, it would be fine. Because I like the wig. I like that it's like very artificial looking. And I do think
I was
it
like
works
when
with
I
the
saw that wig,
feathers.
I that was like that's a hidden.
The silhouette is very hit and mistake, I will say.
Like
with this hair.
the color, where I was like, that seems like a thing that Hidden would do.
Yeah.
And then, funny enough,
Well, Hidden comes out next,
Hidden
and
comes
she's
out,
wearing white
and
feathers
she's
as
wearing
well.
white feathers
And a pink wig.
and a pink wig, and I was like, oh yeah, obviously, like this makes sense, and I think it's the thing of comparing
Yeah.
when you do it so close, which happens later.
That'll happen in the next category. Yeah.
That this is to me better executed.
This is stronger. Yeah.
Meaning like there's no clashing of materials. But I do love Peke though. Like she does look incredible.
I think Peke and Hidden both look great. I am curious, is Hidden doing Anja Woman, the Digimon?
It could be a nod. Yeah.
Sound off in the comments. Is this Anja Woman? Because I know that House of Seafor loves their cosplay. This really seems like it might be Anja Woman.
It could be.
I don't know about the bow. Maybe the bow is a different anime. Maybe it's a video game.
I think it's just a combination of.
I think it's Anja Woman. Let's move on.
With your limited knowledge of anime, that's the one.
I know a little bit about season 1 of Digimon. I can say that. So this was where, especially on the rewatch, this was where I really appreciated Kylie's win.
Yeah.
Because she comes out with an outfit I would really not expect from her.
Yeah.
You know, this big dragon on the back, opening up this piece in the front. What is it, like a shield maybe?
I think it's meant to be a vagina.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah. This is the moment in which, in a rewatch, you're like, Dragon, where it's like the force to reckon with. Where I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, she's really showing a story in like the delivery of her package for the finale, where I'm like, oh wow, like she's telling you that she has like fire in her and that she is really trying to go for it. So on the rewatch, especially like in the delivery and the opening, and she looks incredible.
One of her best looks. I think this is
Yeah.
really fabulous. Good job, La Kylie's. So what was the first category? It's La Más Diosa?
La Más Diosa.
Okay.
So it's not
Goddess.
what I most love about Mexico.
It's not that,
It's
because
not
I thought it was
That's
that,
out.
and I got
It's out
confused.
for Solo Las Más.
Okay,
It's
that's
only for the main season.
That's reserved for the main season.
So I think for this they do like the most goddess, but usually they tell us who they are. I don't know. Like I was a little bit confused because it got repetitive.
So yeah, the issue I would say is the first 3 numbers have almost the exact same
Yeah.
interpretation.
Because like when Lupita first does it,
Oh, it was really cool.
it was an incredible take, and we were like, this is incredible. She has like a unique perspective.
Yeah.
Like, you know, where you're like, oh, this is...
Let's clarify the similarities, because all 3 of them have a pyramid,
Yes.
a sacrifice, 2 or 3 of them have an eclipse.
Well, it's actually more, not just 3. It's
Also the
4
heart.
if
Oh.
you include Heathen.
Heathen also was pretty similar.
But I feel like I think the most memorable ones are like the ones that go back to back to back, because those are like the most like obvious ones.
Yeah.
Love the set, love the colors, love the way
pyramid
it's
looks
reading.
great.
The pyramid is amazing.
Oof.
It's like really, and like
Beautiful
the
details.
backdrops in the back. Like if no one had done this idea, she would have been so strong in just her take on it. Was the wig purposely meant to?
We were a little worried about the wig for a second. It looked like it was like creak, 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 creak.
It's like those things that take you out.
Yeah.
It's the things that you're like,
That didn't bother me
Is
too much
that
in
on
this
purpose?
one.
But we talked about it when it was like happening.
It was more, especially because at this point we really thought Lupita probably had it in the bag.
Yes.
I think we were like, okay, the wig didn't fall off. She still has a chance.
Yeah.
It still seems like it might be hers. But then we saw
To me, that's like the first.
the first sign.
The first sign.
For me, the first sign was that first runway, but whatever.
True.
This I liked a little more.
This is the first sign to me. There is this moment in which she's like trying to figure it out what the sacrifice thing is, and it's like this thing that little hiccup.
This is Peke, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, Peke.
Cool, because they look exactly the same.
It looks really similar.
Like
the
just,
pyramids are even similar.
look so similar that I'm like, it was AI that they used or what? Like how it's like this thing of like, it's giving y'all the same thing that you're all doing exactly the same idea.
Did they put into ChatGPT like what is like a drag number about goddesses? Like is that
like
what
it
you're
just
thinking?
seems so unimaginative in the way that. How is it that it's the same
I'm
prop?
gonna-
It is literally the same sun.
I'm gonna
like,
give credit where credit's due. Like maybe this is just parallel thought. Like
Maybe it is parallel thought.
we
Are
had
they
the
not
night of
friends?
1,000 Madonnas, you know.
I know, but wouldn't they talk to each other? Like, hey,
Well, they would probably be keeping secrets because they're like, oh girl, I got something so good. I'm gonna have a big pyramid on the stage. No one else is gonna have it.
But at least say that so that the other girls like, oh, they're
Right.
doing a pyramid. I like shouldn't be doing that.
Here's what I will say. I'm going to give Peke a little credit because I actually really do like this pyramid. Lupita's pyramid was really cool because it was like 2D and it created a 3D illusion. This is just a 3D creation. I'm not
No,
quite
hers
sure.
is 3D.
I know, but it was
like
card.
stepped and it like no, it's the same.
I'm complimenting it because what I like about it is it's using like flat pieces to create like a, you know what I'm saying? It's like
This is using flat pieces. to
no,
create.
this is one big piece. What are you talking about? Well, we can all agree that
this
Juana's
is like-
pyramid was the worst. Can we jump to that point?
Well, the thing is that I don't like the front look of the Peke's one. Like it's
I like
know it's meant to be
Peke's.
rocks and like, but it's like.
Well, we go to the
gimmicky.
back and it looks different, which I
Yeah,
also
so
appreciate.
that's the thing of like once it turns, yes, that is pretty.
Yeah, with the reveal in the sun is nice. She's a bird.
Well, she's the same. She's the same.
Same bird as Juana in the
in
other
the beginning. In the
challenge, yeah.
no, in as Lupita. Just a second.
Oh, Lupita was also the bird. No,
It's
Lupita was like a dragon.
I know, but it's the same color, so I'm assuming it's the same.
Okay. Yeah. Is it like Quetzalcoatl, who's like a winged dragon or whatever?
Probably.
A feathered dragon? It's something like that.
And the sacrifice happens.
The sacrifice happens, and it happens 3 times. But I just want to say, for me, Juana, like, I actually, Juana, I know you're watching right now. I wanted you to win this season. I'm so mad that you used this boring ass AI backdrop for your pyramid.
So annoying.
It looks bad. Like
looks bad.
it looks cheap.
Well, also the outfits of, and if you zoom in, the outfits of
print.
her dancers are AI print.
Yeah.
You can clearly see it.
It's kind of easy to spot these days, and people think we don't notice, and it's like, we do.
Well,
We're
but I think the
consumers
thing in
of
Mexico,
art.
is, AI is
A little more
We're in a
accepted.
different place in terms of how they perceive AI and how we perceive AI.
I mean, yeah, I guess we should qualify that. Like, we're coming from like an American standpoint on this, so it's like maybe some of the viewers have a different view on it. I just think, especially if you're like paying an AI quote unquote artist, it's like, well, just pay someone to use Photoshop or After Effects. It's like you're gonna get a better product, and you're not gonna be wasting a lot of like water and resources.
Well, I think to me, I'm like, the thing that is happening is it's just not discrediting, but it's like making me be like, it seemed, and even if they didn't, maybe we're talking about them using AI and they didn't, it just seemed like it's so similar.
I mean, this is AI.
So
This just
similar.
is.
Well, yeah, but like, meaning like the idea.
Sure.
Coming with the structure of the idea, it's also similar.
Yeah.
That it's like, I think that's what to me is the like, they're not being the true creatives that I know that they all are. Like they're delivering it in like a
lazy,
lot of
yeah.
things, but it seems like
You're
the
doing-
tool they use is not paying off
Yes.
because it's the tool they're using is giving the same idea to the other ones.
Yes, exactly. Credit where credit's due. When the big hands came out and grabbed Juana, I thought that was an amazing moment. That was really cool.
Even though you
really
only see
creative.
it for 2 seconds because another AI thing closes.
Well, that I want to give people a little credit. It's like
Yeah.
that's on the stage hands, and
Yes.
these poor stage hands are also backup dancers who like don't really know timing of movements and
but
stuff.
I think this is a moment in which, because now it's not a prop like it was for the first 2, this is just the print and it's clearly AI. For me, it just went down
I agree.
by a lot. Knowing that it's the same idea and then it's just got like even more,
Yeah.
like in that direction, that I was like, That's when I was like, she's not winning.
Right.
When I did tell you that.
If you think I'm being too harsh, you did not win. So maybe I'm right. So let's talk about the one that didn't do the sacrifice pyramid aesthetic. Let's go into La Kylie's. And she created this sort of floral paradise. She must have been doing like the goddess of flowers or of nature. I'm not quite sure, but it really worked.
I think this is the moment in which she really stands out, and I think this is the moment in which that again is the Rebel Mork like first challenge.
Yes.
Just take two crews so far ahead than Cipher that it just like changed the narrative. Because to me, this is so completely different than what the other girls did.
This is the best number
in,
of the
like,
night.
idea, in color, in direction, in narrative. Like
This is one of the best numbers that's ever been on La Más Draga.
like her coming out of the like lead, her coming out of the petals, and then like she's going around. Is it kind of like what Nyla like did in her finale, where it's this thing of like pacing the stage properly to do the reveals and to really like showcase like, okay, I'm gonna do this, take a second, enjoy it, allow the audience to like enjoy it as well, and then just walk this stage around. And then especially when the water comes out.
The water was amazing.
I think that's when it was just, it's like just a new direction.
And the water was at the end of like, oh wait, I didn't realize that there was like people hidden on stage, like holding these props and becoming part of the backdrop.
And
it was
like,
just such a wonderful
start
series of reveals.
Moving, and you realize that, it's been people standing there. Like, I think that
it was magic.
It was magic. It was just like this moment of like fantasy.
Yeah.
And like fantasy in the way that it was like, so clean. We weren't like, what's like her wig, or like, or like
no wig problems. No reveal
glitch.
problems. All of her reveals were really smooth. So
like,
that's nice.
They didn't move the panels in time. They didn't turn the pyramid in time. Or they're like, she's like changing, and like.
There were a few Patty Pinata moments tonight where people were standing
like
behind
her
the thing.
reveal where she just like. Boop, and like the dress fell down.
By the way, disguising the reveal with the ostrich feathers.
Yeah, because she
really
has
smart.
more feathers on the other, so it's like. I think to me, when I saw this, was this moment of like, thank you.
You can see her like producer brain in this, and that's not something I would expect from her, because I just think she's like the funny girl who dances.
Yeah, which is
I
think why people are probably undertaken by like all this, because it's like the growth of like seeing her even in this new season that she was just on. From like that to now, you can really tell that for her it was a year difference.
Yeah,
you can tell that she prepared,
and also just like. We have to say, like, credit for being the only person who didn't kind of do the same concept in this category.
I think
like, maybe that's why she won.
It literally paid off.
That might just
so
be
much for her,
So Hidden's, there is a similar quality with the sacrifice of it all, because there's still, like, the heart, eating the heart. But I will give her credit for this innovation with this, like, panel system.
Yeah.
Because halfway through, she, like, pulls it down, and there's, like, a 3D, almost, like, pop-up book temple entrance, which I thought was really interesting. I think the thing
that for me, where I'm like, wow, she just recently got surgery. Like the way she delivered she delivered this entire like package was so incredible, because it's like, damn, why would you like? I can only imagine what you would have been able to achieve had you like been not just in this situation.
If she didn't just have her appendix ripped out like 2 weeks ago, they would have been throwing her around. She's the tiniest one. They would have thrown her 50 feet in the air.
Literally, she like and I think that's also why I like can't really criticize like her backdrop in a way, because I'm like, at least she didn't rely on AI and printed the AI.
Exactly,
she could have very easily just printed AI things.
And she also paced her reveals really nicely, because like the whip kind of came out and there
the
was
way
like
that
bloody
the panels
glitter.
opened, it was really beautifully and well. Again, it's the pacing and the like slow, and like it's like not about like more. It's
even
like,
just the intelligence to do, okay, I'm going to do some reveals on my costume.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to do some reveals on the backdrop. Now I'm going to do some more reveals on my costume. That's very smart. So what is the next category? Is there like a criteria?
I don't know if there's a name, but I know that it's like La Más 360, like the
it's
360.
like the, okay.
Yeah, so it's like showcasing dance, performance, singing, and...
Come out and be a mocatrice.
Yes.
Great. So Lupita comes out and does...
Magic tricks.
And we were just talking about the magic of La Kylie's number. Lupita takes it a little more literally. Which I do think is actually a fun gimmick, because they do this classic trick where someone is in a box and you make it... I don't actually know the technicality of this. I'll actually put up a video of how this trick works right here. But I think it's a thing where there's like a mirror
Yeah, it's a mirror.
It's a mirror,
yeah.
right? But how is the mirror showing the thing that's behind the box?
Well, it's like the mirrors that like.
Oh, it's like a 45.
Yeah, so it's like a 45, so it's reflecting through the up.
Okay,
down.
that makes perfect sense. Like a periscope. Credit to Lupita for using mirrors.
Especially like when she comes out and like her dress is puffy. I was like,
was
damn, that girl was
puffy, yeah.
like really tight in there.
She
like
was pushed up.
it was a nice reveal, definitely.
I do hate clowns.
I was gonna say you hate clowns.
That was hard
Clowns
for me.
were there.
All credit to the boys. They were doing a good job. It's not your fault you're dressed as clowns. Several people told you to dress that way. It's not your fault. Other than that, I like the number. Like, Lupita's
Other
a
than
good
that,
dancer.
I think it was definitely such a great take in her performance. Like there definitely was a story. There definitely was like changes in outfit, changes in like direction of the performance.
Well, we go from this
it was
sort of
paced
like
really nicely because it paced with it was paced with the song.
we go from like circus-y outfit to this like baby girl outfit, and then she ends up as
Well,
like
this is more
macho
clown
man.
outfit.
Oh, this is the clown outfit.
Yes.
That makes
like
sense.
she was different.
I thought she was like Olivia Rodrigo. No. She's a clown, and then she goes to like the muscle man.
Yes.
And there was a little bit of a malfunction getting the muscle man costume on.
There were two. To me, that was the first. Well, actually, no. Before when she starts jumping the rope. Which one is that one?
She trips on the rope after she's a muscle man. She does
Okay,
like
so
two
the
successful
muscle-
jumps.
Yes, and I think the thing is, watching it live, in the first moment in which she was struggling with the outfit, I already knew that I was like, oh, she's not winning. Like, because even me watching, I was like, you're wasting so much time. Like, or meaning like, you could tell that she had wasted the time and that she was struggling because the song had started again. And I was like, ooh. And so, to me, that's where I was like, it is a finale.
Especially because she had the issue of like a shared vision for the first challenge.
Yeah.
It's like this was your chance to really rise above.
Yeah. So
and, it just
and
kinda
again,
didn't
she was my front winner that I thought. I mean, she was the one to beat, and like she was.
happen. She was beaten.
Yes.
Yeah. But this is still a fantastic number, and I guess we'll
Yes.
just reiterate like this is one of the best episodes of La Más Draga ever.
Yeah, like, and the fact that she didn't win is insane because this is on its own an incredible performance that no one, like, meaning like if this was done in Solo Las Más 1, like it would have been.
Well, also like
So
Lolita
incredible.
Cortez is like La Más Draga season 7 is so much better than this. This number that Lupita did on this night would have won La Más
Over any of those girls. Yeah.
It would have won over Nyla. It would have
Yeah.
won over Moon. It would have won over like this would have won.
Yes.
It's just she's up against the best of the best, Solo Las
Yes.
Más. You know. Peque Balderas comes out next, and I guess it's like
I think she was doing her elimination episode category, which is the futuristic. Remember?
yes, I do.
I think that is.
and it was
probably a
also
take
pink,
on that.
right? Wasn't it also pink?
Yeah, I think that's why she was like in like real like futuristic.
Oh,
thing,
so
and
do
then
you think she
turned
was
'cause she
referencing
had
it on
the- Yeah, she had
purpose?
the
Okay.
pink under, and I think it was like a callback.
That makes sense.
So
It was just giving me stupid love. It was like Lady Gaga, this video was shot on an iPhone,
Yeah.
realness.
based on the first Runway and watching. Like I kind of already knew she wasn't gonna win.
I think
That
she
was,
was
like,
the.
my-
I think she was actually the only one at the beginning of the episode where I was like, she's just not.
Yeah,
gonna
where I'm like,
Even
she's
though
just
I
not
love
gonna
her.
win. Yeah, I love her. Like
I feel like two of my favorites,
she's
Juan
one of
and
my
Peque, were
favorite
just
ones.
not gonna win tonight.
Yeah, she's like one of my favorite ones, and she has always been, and it still is. But I was like, she's not gonna win. Like it was just the thing that she would have needed to do was just so much more. And
Yeah.
even though she did incredible, and she had the hairspray idea of like being in that rocket ship.
Oh, that is kind of hairspray. I didn't think of that. And she also has this gun that shoots
yeah.
out like pink air, which I think is a fun invention. And is also a little hairspray-ish.
So, but there was just something about it that I was like, I don't know if it is hers. Which was the thing Kylie's had, but I think because she was in between the pyramid scheme, like, you know,
Not the pyramid scheme.
it was a pyramid scheme. That is
This whole episode's a pyramid scheme.
It's a whole pyramid scheme, yeah. You know, where I was like, oh, she's just not.
Yeah. Look, Peque, it's that horrible thing. And this is the one thing I will say. Like, I kind of mentioned this last episode, but it's like, she was the girl who, like, everyone was like, she was robbed, she was robbed, she was robbed. She should have won season 5. And now it's like, she's here. She did a really great job all season, and people are just over it for some reason.
Yeah.
Like, what changed? She's still a great drag queen. Why do you hate her now? I don't get it.
Well, I will say, this audience and this particular finale was just so annoying. And this is the thing of like, I think it's this difference that we have in the US audience versus Mexican audience, where it's like, wow, they're really doing stupid things in the audience.
To be fair, on the US finales of Drag Race, especially early on, they had to edit out people booing, people shouting out like "fuck you, Fifi O'Hara." Like they did have to do that.
Okay, so they did have those things.
Yeah,
okay.
I think they've gotten it down to like a bit of a screening process.
I think because it's yes, again, it's the screening process of like who's really allowed to be there.
Well, these are just fans, and that's great.
I
get
know,
a great
but to
energy.
me, what took me out of the public was when they did the Pepe and Teo word.
Yeah.
That's when the audience took me out, where I was like, anything you say now, I don't give a shit. You know, where I'm like, I don't care about your opinion. I don't care who you scream about. It like just took me out where I was like...
Because we used to watch like Toma Me Dinerita.
Yeah, where I'm like...
How do you say it?
Toma Me Dinerita?
Yeah, we used to watch Toma Me Dinerita.
Yeah, it's just like... more about like this like... Why are we tearing out other queer people down when they did something? I don't know. I guess I don't know the complexity of the situation, but I'm like...
It kind of seems like they're just mad that something happened on Casa Famosos.
I don't know. It just seemed like... why are we taking down two gay men right now for something that is like... It's like...
Direct your energy elsewhere.
Exactly.
There's
like,
a lot of people to
direct your hatred for girls somewhere else and direct your hatred for gay men somewhere else. Like, you know, for just queer people overall. Direct that hate like to the straight people.
Oh, it's so easy to hate straight people. I would really recommend trying it.
But her little thing at the end, the
robot, I think was my favorite
cute.
part. That was really inventive. I loved like multiple people operating the arms. I just love puppets.
Yeah.
So a big, huge body-sized puppet, I think is really cool.
Yeah.
Great job, Peke. Juana comes out, and I just want to say I think it's totally correct that Kylie's won because of everything that happened in the episode. This is the best number of the night. This individual number is the best number of the night. This is
the, I will say, most well executed.
No flops.
No flops. To me, this is a lot similar to season 7 Tulsa's performance.
Yes.
I think Tulsa people don't really acknowledge. And I think that's what's happening here, where they're not seeing Juana perform, where I'm like, Juana and Tulsa in their finales were the most well executed ones. Like
they just kind of didn't have like the storyline to lead to like a win.
To like a win. But like but when you look at those two performances on their own, they're so polished and clean and well executed. There's like no flaws.
I think what I appreciated about her performance is a lot of people were doing great choreo, but she was just locked in the face. She was never looking down at her feet. She was never looking at the other dancers, making sure she was right. She was just really confident and prepared, and I really appreciate
that. That's also from the Dead Girls. We are not talking about their performances, but the Seos was the one who was doing that.
Yes, she did a great job.
I'm like, she maybe not be the most like trying to move a lot, but she at least was so like, she knows not to look down, look direct into the audience, be present, be there, and I think Juana is exactly what she did too.
Yes.
So.
Great job. I love the series of reveals, ripping off the bird wings and you've got bloody arms underneath.
Yeah.
Sort of the whole conquistador storyline and sexualizing conquistadors I thought was very subversive and daring, and I don't know, it was just very cool.
Yeah. So really, really well.
Yeah.
I mean, really, really
good.
Good. Yeah?
Yeah.
Really, really good, Juana. Get well soon. That's what I felt like. I was like, what?
La Kylie's comes out next. And this number,
you were upset because it had not even started, and I just saw the outline of the sun, and I was like, winner.
And I was like, what are you talking about? You haven't seen anything yet.
You were so mad. You were so mad.
I couldn't look at it objectively because you were being like, oh. And I was just like, you are still coasting off of her first number, which was amazing.
But the thing is, listen, the thing is, she did what the other girls didn't do, which is maybe Peke is the one that did that, where it was like a little callback to like her season. But I feel like Kylie's really was like, I want to showcase them who I am, who I've been.
This is very Kylie's. Yeah.
She's like, I think to me, she was the one that was like, I want to show you my most authentic. I want the performance to be my authentic self. So when you saw the sun, I was like, that to me, like where I was like, I get it. And then she comes out and she's wearing that bikini shirt. Like, it just played off really well for me.
Not to take away from her win, I think she had the best overall night. This number for me was like, whatever. Her first number was amazing.
It was incredible.
This was fine.
This is again,
was fine.
It's the thing of pacing things really well.
Sure.
It's so well paced. That's
Sure.
the thing. It's kind of like Juana.
Sure.
Where like both of their performances are just really well like executed in the terms of like they know when to change it, they know when like wait and like I do think that it was fun, and I think that's what really took it off.
I would be curious, like, how much say are they getting in like the choreography, like when the reveals are happening, like how much of that is the say of the La Mas Draga producers, and how much of that is the say of the dance captain?
Yeah.
And how much of that is the say of the queens? Because to me, it seemed like she directed her numbers really well tonight.
And I think that's what, again, I think Hidden gave thanks to her dancers, meaning that they do have a say in terms of what they want. And I feel like to her, again, she's playing for a theater show. This is like a musical.
I do get
and I think
musical.
That's what
this
it
is. This is like the stage musical of The Little Mermaid that I didn't know
like she comes out in A Little Mermaid, but it's like funny, and she has like a big wig.
The wig is great.
That's
that
what I'm saying. But then she like flips and it's like a hot wig, where it's like because the whole thing
that is her. That's her story.
She turns into a human. Like then she like.
And then all the boys become slutty and they're dancing in their like swim.
And then she
trunks.
becomes a stripper.
It's cute. Oh, and then she's a stripper.
Amazing. That is Kylie's.
I can't argue with that.
Like
it's
literally,
it's a good representation of her drag, and she looks beautiful. And again, another one with like not really any like flubs, like pretty consistent all the way through.
The moment, I think the moment to me is when she starts like dancing away, and then the dancers start to follow her, and then she turns and starts to like dance towards them, and they move back. Where I was like, she was really, really like wanting to execute a performance that was again like theater show.
Hidden Mistake is next, and I love this on a conceptual level. That at the beginning it's very like Nightmare on Elm Street, like with the creepy hands coming in.
Well, I thought it was like I saw the TV glow too.
It was a little I saw the TV glow for sure, and I need to go see.
Well, I thought it was also a little Hairspray with that wig.
This is like Hairspray meets I Saw the TV Glow meets Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah,
very cool. I think
again there's the theater.
Very theater.
That's why it's amazing. Like meaning like the set.
The set was very cool, and I think the most inventive thing that I would take away from this number is her having doubles, which was kind of like a necessity for her ability to dance.
But it played so nicely, I will say.
I feel like I looked down for a second, and I looked back up, and there was 3 of her, and I was like, how did that happen? It was like a magic trick.
Yeah.
You know? I think there was 3 magic tricks tonight, and Lupita's was the most impressive.
Yeah. She performed so much better than so many of the girls tonight.
And it's like she's fresh off an operation.
Fresh off that, like, and she's delivering this type of level in performance, I think is incredible.
Yeah, and also it's like a great way because House of Seifer is so like about lifting up their co-Seifer house members. Like to have the solution to her sickness be I get to feature other people in my house. Mm-hmm. Like that's really nice.
That was amazing. And the wheelchair at the end.
The wheelchair at the end was funny. The big fake appendix that they threw into the audience, really, really funny.
Yeah. So I think it was a light, or what is it, like a little joke of a positive thing.
Yeah.
Where that was a nice take to like make it a laugh a little bit.
Yeah, and I do think that like with her, it's probably like she knew she was going in and had a real chance at the crown, and it's like, how do I let this medical incident not be the thing to be the reason I don't win?
Yeah.
And I feel like she did everything she needed to do to have that not be a hindrance. Like, if the cards had played out a different way, I do think she would have won tonight. It's just a couple things went a different way, and it went to like.
There were like again, it's like the thing of finale. It's like there's just so many things that can happen leading to it.
This was the most exciting finale we've had in a while.
Yes, I will say this has been the most exciting.
Really cool and surprising. And I almost had a negative reaction at first, but like I love that I felt something.
Yeah.
Because I feel like the season 7 finale I felt nothing. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. The thing with season 7, it was just an overpowering favoritism of the girl that won. That was like a little. Again, it's the thing of the audience takes it out of me where I'm like, I think maybe sometimes people get taken away by what other people are liking and it changes. I don't know. It's like a weird thing. But to me, this finale, the feel was very even that it was like anyone could win.
Anyone could win, and I don't think we've felt that in a while.
Yes, which to me are the best finales.
This was one of the best
I don't
finales.
like a finale like I got Katrina one or Fifi one where it's
Well, that's why season 4 is an amazing
Yeah.
season. A bunch of talent happens, and then the girl who you are so sure is gonna win doesn't
win. And the next one also doesn't, is the girl that like had been there the whole time and like it just like took it off. You know, where it's like this is the La Más Draga that I like.
Cipher comes out wearing a really great outfit and is sort of preceded.
Really amazing.
Speaking of House of Cipher having their drag family featured, has 4 people coming out sort of framing her as she comes out.
I know. I was like, none of you can fit on stage. That Vanessa Claudia is telling the other girls they need to get closer. Why are these girls out here?
But she looks amazing.
Like, why does she have guards? Like, security.
Would you say, like,
her.
would you say this is one of the stronger, like, step-down looks you've seen? It was just very
definitely, I think,
opulent.
I think this is, to me, where I'm like, yes, this is who Cipher is. This is, like, the level and, like, the polishedness that she has. So,
Yes.
This was a really, really incredible dress.
She paves the way for our finalists to come out one more time. And let's just shout out these last 5 looks because they were all really fabulous.
Really good.
I think Lupita might have had the best one.
Yes.
Of
Lupita,
these finals.
Had she had a better idea in the first one and had a better performance in the second one, like, this would have been the, like, end cap. Like,
Yeah, what a great
where,
thing to be crowned in.
This is an incredible outfit and it's so colorful and vivid. I think this is...
So smart to have these, like, yarn pieces as the back piece because it's so easy to hide the boning of it. So it really just looks like they're floating.
Yeah.
And to have that proceed down into the gown, which is so much volume and keeps the theme going. I think this is one of the best looks of the night.
This is one of the best looks of the night, for sure. Like, this is incredible.
Yeah, so good. We love you, Lupita. Juana Guadalupe comes out next. And I will say this is more of a, like, I'm Juana Guadalupe. I'm going to give you a standard Juana Guadalupe look, but it's a little leveled up. Because these layers of the brown with the lacing on it, really cool, but also kind of not surprising.
Not surprising. I think that this is what maybe I was asking during the season.
Yeah,
that she didn't bring, that I would have much rather seen it earlier than seeing it now.
Sure.
I feel like seeing it now, it's like, especially next to Lupita, she comes out, I'm like, it's beautiful.
Look how much volume.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, the layers.
It's incredible. But I feel like we're comparing.
Yeah.
Like, this is a finale. Like, you're being compared with other girls. I feel like...
It's also hard to do brown when
I was going to
Lupita's
say it's the
standing
color.
right there,
I think it's the color because Lupita's are vibrant neon colors. This is like a little bit more brown. And it's like leather brown. So, like, the stage just takes the light out. I don't know. You know, it's like there's no... bounce. The only bounciness is the white, which is the pretty part, but then you can see that it's not
it's not fully adhered on.
Yeah, it's not fully adhered on, so like it is the thing that is most visible and it's like not clean.
Yeah.
So,
but great hair, great face.
I mean, she looks
great
beautiful.
silhouette. Very cool.
But this is to me again where I was like,
oh, she's
just not gonna win. Because for me, Lupita came up again where I was like, oh, she could win.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. And speaking of Lupita, Hidden comes out and kind of steals one of Lupita's gags with this hidden head.
Yeah. I will say she didn't need the head.
No, what is it for?
Because this outfit is so beautiful on its own.
It's gorgeous.
So detailed and like the shape and silhouette of it is so beautiful.
Also, if you're going to do smaller, like this is the way to do a smaller silhouette.
Yeah, this is really the way to do a smaller silhouette. We already had seen the face and it's like, Lupita's was just so incredible.
And her way of revealing it was so much better. I don't know why the head is even there.
Yeah.
Especially since we've already been seeing you do doubles. Do you think she was like, oh, I did doubles with this?
And I killed one of them and now, it could have been that.
Maybe that's the storyline. I don't think she needed
But she should have had 2 because we said 2.
There you go. Then she would have won. Should have had 2 heads.
But yeah, the detailing of, I think it's the layering. She's really good at knowing how to layer the colors.
And do you think like the arm pieces are like, they're floral, but they're like eye shaped? It's It's cool.
Yeah.
It's abstract.
Well, I thought they were like the carnivorous.
Oh, the carnivorous plant. Okay, that could be it. Peke comes out in the best look she's ever worn. What a fucking look. And what a great way to do volume because everyone is doing volume up. What a fun way to have like the volume be a mermaid and be so close to the floor but go so far out.
Well, that's what Juana did.
Yes and no, because look how low this is. Juana's is like up here. You know, it's like building
Juana's
up.
is like here.
No, look at it. Look at it. Because look, this is... Oh, okay. Okay.
She just has more volume here, which I think that's what you're saying.
Yeah,
like, she doesn't have
I'm
that.
looking at it now.
But I love the puffiness. Like, it's really well proportioned. The colors are great. So I think this is like one of her best looks, I will say.
One of her best looks.
Like, she looks really, really good.
Great job, Pekka. Okay, and then Kylie's comes out. Probably the best thing she's ever worn.
She can't walk in it.
Can't walk in it at all.
But when
it's also falling off her
but
body.
when it's like on a still,
yes,
it's incredible.
Stunning.
Like this. Tell me that's not a winner.
This is amazing.
Like when she's not moving.
If she moves even a little, it almost
it
falls off her body.
good.
And
But
there
when
was
she
like a
stands-
45-second pause before she came onto stage. So I feel like everyone was like putting some popsicle sticks in to like keep it up
But
for a second.
I will say, like, when you see it in this way though, that is just such a winner gown. That is
She looks amazing.
Incredible. She looks incredible. The wig, the makeup, the outfit, the color, the shape, the silhouette of the feathers in like her waist, and then they're carried like under.
So Kylie's is crowned, and I feel like this is a great note to leave on because wasn't what I was expecting.
Yeah.
Wasn't what you were
It
expecting.
wasn't what I was expecting. I literally like got on board in like the first, and it's like she didn't really let me get off. You know, meaning like I was looking at the other girls, and I was like, the one to beat now is Kylie's.
Yes.
Like that was like me now the entire finale where I was like, she's the one to beat.
I feel like we were both open to go on a journey that we hadn't preconceived in our minds.
Yeah.
And because of that, we had a really fun time with this finale.
It was a great result.
So if you watched this and you didn't have a fun time, maybe ask yourself, like, is it worth building up this storyline in my brain of the only way the finale can end is this one way? Maybe let that go, because I think if you do, this is one of the best episodes of La Más Draga
I think her
Ever.
win, to me, it like validates just how incredible and unexpected this entire season was.
It was great.
And
it,
like how fun it was.
Yes, and you all can go back and look on season 6. I was pretty skeptical of Kylie's. I was surprised she made it as far as she did.
Yeah.
And here she is winning in a season where I sort of thought of her as like a middle of the pack girl.
Well, I
but
think,
now she won, and I'm very okay with it because of the way it happened.
and I think it's also because I think her narrative in both, even this season and during the main part of it, where I think people confused her having fun and not taking things personal as like, oh, she doesn't want it, meaning like she's just there to like make content and have fun, because she's like, even when she won 2 gold stars, she gave 1 gold star to Becca.
Oh yeah,
you know,
I
where it's
forgot
like,
that.
where you're like, are you committed to? You know, where it's like, is there commitment of you here? Like, it seems like you're playing and having fun. I think that's the reason why when she comes to the finale and she shows with this, it's really changes the narrative in my mind of, wow, she's not playing around. Like now she's focused and she wants it really bad, and she deservingly won, I will say.
She deserved to win. And that's hard for me to say because huge Juana fan, huge Pekka fan, huge Hidden fan, huge Lupita fan.
She was my last pick of the
yes, of the
like,
5.
of the 5 going into it, where I was like, I think just in terms of like desire of my own person, like Lupita was my number 1.
That would have been fun.
Was like my second. Peke, Hidden, and then La Kylie's. Actually, Hidden and La Kylie's would have been in the same. But like, you know, that's what makes this season incredible.
This was a great season. We had a lot of fun recapping it. I think we'll definitely be back for La Más Draga 8, right? Mm-hmm. What do you think they're going to call the 8th season? Because they always have a fun pun.
Well, they already,
the Ocho.
they
They
already
already said
released
it.
the promo.
What is it?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, we'll be back for La
They're
Más
like
Draga 8, right?
hunting. I don't know why.
Ocho Cazador. Cazador.
something.
Casamigos?
So I think it has to do with hunting. That's what the trailer was.
Okay. Okay, well, great. We will be back for La Más Draga 8. Please leave your comments. Look, We had a lot of opinions. We were pretty open about some of our opinions on this one. Say how you feel in the comments. Like, were we too harsh? Were we too pro Kylie's? Like, how are we gonna get hate? We're definitely gonna get hate.
Well, I think
we always get hate on the finale episodes. So
Yeah.
we'll see what happens.
Yeah. So I mean, if you don't agree with our opinion, it doesn't matter.
It also doesn't matter
because our opinion is not right, and your opinion is not right.
Yeah,
like
no one's opinion
it's just
is
an
right.
opinion. Like meaning, like we're all just having
even the
fun.
Bruno's opinions aren't right. They're just picking their favorite. Okay, great, good for them. They run the show. They get to pick.
All right, we'll see you next time.
Thank you so much. Bye.